Welcome back to ENJOeYING Cuisine. I'm Joey. Tonight we're going to do a curry chicken with some different vegetables. I'm going to do some broccoli. We got some leeks we're going to cut up with this. Some pumpkin. Put a little bit of orange in with it for some zest. I'm going to do some rice with this. And first of all, we're going to start with our chicken. We're going to put a little bit of oil in our pan, bottom, like so. And I'm going to get my oven preheated to 450 because we're going to bake our chicken in the oven for an hour. Okay, that's ready to go. And this time we just picked up a few pieces that we're going to put in. I'm going to rinse this really quickly. The butcher put it in a little bag for me, so I'm just going to rinse it like this. All right, here's our chicken. Put it in here. Flip it around, get some of that oil on it. There we go, perfect. Get this. Okay, yeah. I need some salt and pepper for this. Of each. Just put our chicken in, let that get started. And I'm gonna throw a little bit of peanut oil in here for my veggies. There we go, that'll coat them nicely. I'll bring the pan over here. And we're gonna cut up our veggies and get those in the pan. We're gonna do some broccoli, and we'll cut up some leeks, and we're gonna do some pumpkin. And I have this fresh organic asparagus, which is amazing. I just picked this in my grandmother's garden, and this stuff looks spectacular. All right, I'm gonna soak these leeks. This water, you get quite a bit of dirt up in these things too. So. Make sure you soak them well. Get all the earthy stuff out. I'm rinsing my asparagus off. Any excess dirt should not be on it. And then we're going to lay this into our baking dish right here. Throw my pumpkin in with that. I'm just gonna lay it over here on the side. This is very delicate, so I don't want to mess up my asparagus. Beautiful. Yeah. We're gonna put our pumpkin and our asparagus in the oven. We'll check this in about 40 minutes. Let me move my chicken around. All right, and we'll check this in about 40 minutes. Rice in my bowl, and we're going to do 1.5 cups to 3/4 of water. It's right in here like so. And we're going to put a little bit of sea kelp in here. Adds a nice flavor to it. Sprinkles of that. go. I'm gonna give this just a little stir. Okay, there we go. Put the lid on. Now I'm just gonna set this up here on the back of the stove, and then in about 20 to 30 minutes, I'm gonna throw that in the oven. Butter. Okay, we're gonna take our leeks, which have been soaking. Get rid of most of this excess water. Throw it into your frying pan. Beautiful. See, look at all that dirt and stuff that's come off of this. All right, now I'm taking my butter. A few pats of butter in here with this. A little bit more. And then I'll put some in with my broccoli as well. I just got my broccoli on the back of the stove. Throw this on. And start cooking our leeks down. Butter's melting. I'm just going to grab a couple of tablespoons of water. Throw this. There we go. Give it one more stir, and then I'm going to put the lid on. I'm just going to let this simmer. Cook down. And I've turned this on to a low heat, and we're just going to leave it on there while it's cooking down. We've taken the outside of the ginger off. I'm just going to cut this into little strips. Just little very thin strips. I'll just do this. It smells so good. I love the smell of ginger. Just like so. That with this other one. That aroma is amazing. All right, we just peeled our garlic. We've already done the ginger. All right, I'm going to throw a tablespoon of oil in here. And we're going to saute our garlic and ginger. Get all of this in there. And we're cooking this on a medium heat. We're just going to saute this. We've opened up our frozen coconut milk here. And we've got two different kinds. I've got some canned coconut milk as well. Let's go like this. And let's try to get all of it you can out of the bag. You gotta be careful because this stuff will shoot out. Ah, lovely. There we go. A little bit more in there. Perfect. All right. Now. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and take my curry. I've got my garlic and ginger sauteing. Okay, now we're gonna kind of spread this in the middle here. I'm just going to set this right in here and let it heat up. Ah, that smells spectacular. Alright, just let that heat up right there for a minute. Set that there. A little garbage. As well as this. So we're going to turn this down to a lower heat. Give it a little stir here. Ah, smells amazing. Love the smell of curry. Nice and spicy. I'm adding some thyme flavor to our chicken. And I'm gonna flip this chicken over to you. Oh, that looks good. Coming along nicely. Yeah, and then I'm gonna throw a little bit more thyme on this side as well. Back in the oven. And I've moved my rack up so that I can put my rice in there in a few minutes. We're gonna throw our rice in right here by the chicken. There we go. All right, this is coming along nicely. If you come closer, you can see. And I'm gonna add my coconut milk in with this. Very, very carefully. I'm gonna get most of that liquid out first, and then I'll pour the rest in. You just don't want it to splash everywhere. There, perfect. Okay, we'll get the rest of that. Okay, let's just give this a stir into the dish. Curry's over there. That smells really, really good. Okay, let's throw the lid on this thing. This looks great. The asparagus looks done, but I want a little bit of crispness on the top. So I'm just gonna throw it back in for a few minutes, and then I want to cook the pumpkin a little bit more too. We're just gonna put it on the bottom here. I'll check that in a few minutes, and then I'll pull my asparagus out and let the pumpkin continue to cook. Looking good. Give this. That smells really good too. That's cooked along nicely. I'm going to add a little bit of orange and lemon zest to my. Just want to scrape a little bit off here. You don't need too much because it's very aromatic. Same with your lemon. Yummy. All right, we've cut up some of our tomato. I'm just going to cut this cilantro into pieces. And toward the end, we're going to add it into our curry dish. There we go. It's good. Tomato. Set it in there until we're ready. Our asparagus is done. So you want to gently load it onto your plate. It's beautiful. Make sure you keep the ends intact as much as possible. It looks amazing. It smells delicious. I love asparagus. Okay, I'm gonna let the pumpkin cook a little bit longer. And I'm gonna pull my chicken out. Oh yeah, that came out great. Okay, I'm trying to pull all the chicken off the bone that I can. Just kind of dice it a little bit in the process. Ah, it smells amazing. So I'm gonna flip it this way. Just get all the meat off of it that you can. Okay. And we did bone in, so you gotta really get it loose from that. Make sure you don't get bones in your chicken. Use it in the dish. You want to get rid of your bones. Just throw those away. So that all you're left with is your meat and the skin for the chicken, which is delicious. Alright. I'll have a glove on because this pan is still hot. Okay, right over here. Ah, it's bubbling up nicely. So give this a stir. Ah, that aroma is magnificent. Just get all the meat out of here that you can. All right, that's good. A little bit more. Okay, that's fantastic. Give this a stir. All right, and we have our curry chicken going here. All right, I'm gonna take the lid off of this and we are gonna add our tomato and cilantro for a couple of minutes. Get all of that. Okay, just kind of stir it in lightly. Fold it into your curry. Let it cook for a couple of minutes, and then we'll pull our rice out. And then we'll throw everything together, and we'll be ready to eat. Put the lid back on this. All right, rice should be done. Pull it out. There we go. Now let's get this lid off of here. Very carefully, this thing's a little touchy though. There we go, and it's very hot. So just make sure you're using your glove. Oh, that wakame kelp looks amazing on top here. That came out perfect. There we go. And I need to pull out my pumpkin as well. Oh yeah, it's got that nice golden color on top. Let's put this plate together so we can eat, because I'm hungry. All right, we're putting our, just a heaping spoonful of rice. Go. And make a little indentation in the middle here. That looks really good. Get that chicken on there. Beautiful. All right. I'm gonna put a side of leeks right here. A little bit more. And some broccoli, which steamed up very nicely. And we'll just put this right here with that. And a couple little pieces of our asparagus on here. Some pumpkin for color. And piece de resistance. I'm just going to put a nice little piece of orange on here just to. And there you go. Curry chicken with some broccoli and leeks and white rice. Beautiful pumpkin. And our orange for garnish. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you're enjoying the show. Please hit that subscribe button and like. Send it to all your friends. For now, I'm Joey, the Quarantine Cook, and we will see you next time.